Okay, we are live. Hi everyone, welcome to our webinar series. It's the Omakase show webinars, and for those of you who are not familiar with the Omakase show is a show. Basically, we have Twitter Spaces. We are also launching our podcast and now webinar series, where we showcase an amazing creators in the digital art space. Also, previously we started as a place where we were showing artifact creators. So yeah, welcome. And my name is Elena or Lola. Basically, I do marketing for Web3 companies. We also have our co-founder Tinok saying hi. Hi, Tinok. Amazing. And today, as our guest, we have Zhannet. And she's a contemporary digital artist. I have here a selection of her works, but I would say Zhannet would be is better to describe her journey than I do. So, hey Zhannet, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you just tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into the space, and basically another additional question that we ask all of our speakers: what's your favorite food?
Hello everyone. My name is Zhannet. I'm super happy and grateful to be here with you. Thank you so much for inviting me for your amazing show. I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Ukraine. Recently moved to London, and I do digital art. I do sometimes animation. I do also paintings, and sometimes it is a mixed media art. Yeah. So, favorite food, I love all tasty food. Cannot highlight like especially one, but I'm a big fan of pasta. I also love croissants, and I can't live without pho and ramen soups. So yeah, this is my little passions.
It's a beautiful selection. Also, Jeanette is also Ukrainian. I'm Ukrainian too. And it's a random question, but I was wondering if Jeanette, you also like bring buckwheat, grechka with you wherever you travel, or is this just my sort of behavior?
I already found local shops near me where I can get buckwheat. Yeah, this is what I like too. But it's not like I eat so often. But sometimes, yeah. But if I don't know if somebody knows about sirniki. So it's made from cottage cheese. So yeah, here in London, you can find cottage cheese in just a supermarket, so it's very easy, and I don't need to struggle.
Exactly. Yeah, I would say for everyone who is like listening, you should actually check out sirniki. It's not that hard to be made at home. So yeah, it's definitely one of the best dishes in Ukrainian cuisine. Okay. Jeanette, can you just tell us what are the artists in the space, or maybe in the digital art space, who were your inspiration, who had like a profound impact on your artistic journey?
Yeah. uh, well, my passion to art start from traditional artists, and when I was a child, I finished children's art school at my school age, and my uncle, he was a painter, and my aunt, she's a painter and art restorer. So since that, they were visiting us, and we talk a lot about art. They showed me how to make many things, and also we discussed a lot about art. And that time I was a big fan of Van Gogh and Matisse and Monet. So it's like they're since that time they're still my like favorite artists. And also what I like about Van Gogh and Matisse, I like their bright vivid colors. And what about Dali? It's his personality as an artist and his extraordinary vision of things and of this world in general. And when I came to this space, I really liked. Before I came to this space, I was working as a graphic designer. So I haven't been familiar so much with like digital artists. Only when I came here, I found out many digital artists who were inspired me and who actually became my friends here. And many of them I love so much. Art by Yu. I love Shavon art, and I love. Maybe Crown and Palette, Andrea art. Yeah, also such big legends like Xcopy and DK Motion, so they did a huge impact on my art too. So I always like to scroll my feed and to find new works, new people here, and to find also an inspiration in their works, because it's very cool when you can just to come to Twitter to scroll your feed to see new art. You don't need to make like super hard movements or something to find and to surround yourself with beautiful things. So yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. Actually, this would be like the first time for me where wherever I ask an artist a question, who are the artists that inspired them? I usually don't know like the artists they were talking about, but in your case, I know all of them, and I also like greatly enjoy like all of them. And even the traditional ones. I would say as a child, I grow up on Matisse and like the primitivism, the bright colors. It's beautiful selection, and it's also super impressive that art kind of runs in your blood, in your genes. It's beautiful. So I want to go to your creative process, and I've been using my IG, and I saw your IG stories, which is basically you were posting kind of like with your hands, and then you showed us how from your pictures, from your own selfies, you created the artworks. So can you just tell us a little bit about this creative process, about being your own model for your artworks and how it works? I'm also adding your artworks to the screen so people can see them.
Yeah, only this one is with red background. It's myself there. The previous two, it is made in a different way, so I can tell you about both. Yeah, I usually some some of my collections for my collections I use myself as a model, and sometimes for my works I use AI models. So I'm prompting them, and after I do art. So when I create collections where I use myself as a model, I usually make mm, a photo of myself, a selfie, whatever. It can be. I usually don't show them because usually they're not so good. And I don't like them to show as the photos, so they're not polishing, they're just made for a sketch. After I create sketch, and from that starting to make all other elements, I usually work in Procreate app, and also it's for painting. I use a Procreate app. For animation, or I can apply some other effects in Adobe After Effects. Sometimes I can add some Photoshop, and it's like a process when you switch from one program to another, from one to another, until you're happy with the result. And yeah, so it's is if for animation also it's Adobe After Effects, and latest my animated works I apply also adding AI music that I'm generating also. It's a Mobert application, and yeah, for sometimes I use AI models. I'm prompting them like different. I'm just make different prompts in Midjourney, so I'm trying to make what I want to see. And after I also make art in Procreate app. Also, for this one was first made a prompting in Midjourney. It was like I'm doing the prompt is usually like a photo, looking like a real photo. So what I will, the same as if I make a photo of myself, so I need like a real photo. And after I starting to make I make drawings, I apply After effects, and I mix in different programs. So it can be can be different.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Also, you mentioned you were a graphic designer before. In a way, it helped you a lot through your journey, right, as an artist. Can you tell us a little bit about it? How your knowledge in graphic design impacted your works in a way?
Yeah, I mean, since my childhood, I wanted to become an artist, but I think it's my situation. It's not the exception when your parents tell you that being artist is not a profession and you need to find a good job for yourself. So yeah, I didn't been allowed to study in a University of Arts, so I studied in a different field, and after worked in different fields, and in the end I wanted to become an artist, and I finished some graphic design courses, and I started to work as a graphic and motion designer in some IT companies, and the same time I was I was creating paintings, and I was trying to make sales to sell it. So I was developing both like my art career and design was just for my living. So but yeah, in the beginning I really love it, I like it, and it gives me many understand like knowledge about branding, about marketing ads, and all this stuff, design, how to pack, how to make your website, and so yeah, this is really helps me now. And when I came to this space, to Web3, I started to sell my real paintings, and I decided and just tried to make digital art digitally. I bought my iPad, and so since then I use my Procreate and drawing there. So it's also I use both canvas, digital and real one. Last 2 years probably I paint less than I do digitally, but I would like to come back to real canvas too. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. I also feel like a lot of artists has this moment in their life when they are kind of like have to leave their full-time job or safe job to proceed with their artistic career. And so you had this transition to becoming like a full-time artist. And what would be your, I don't know, maybe tips for any emerging artists who are a little bit like afraid to get themselves out there 100%? Maybe like what was for you like the moment where you decided to proceed with being full-time artist?
The moment was I started to make sales, and I understood that I don't have so much time to do both because I was like I was full day on my designer job. It was still remote, but it was like a full day. And in the evening, I was like or being in Twitter or making art, and I usually was finishing like super late. And uh, I start to understand that I can make like more quality art and better art if I will do it fully, like on a full day, and I can manage better my time. So also that time I wanted to study art, and I entered Kiev Academy of Media Arts, and I went to Kiev, but I didn't finish that comma, Kiev Academy of Media Arts. I didn't finish it because the war began, and yeah, and I came back to my hometown. So it was different. It was different situations. If you are alone and you don't have like any other support, and yeah, you're supposed to count on yourself and to make first, I don't know, make some savings so you can um, improve like your you can be happy with your living, for example. You don't need to worry about bills or something. So yeah, or you can also think about different what you can make differently, what actions you can make to improve yourself as an artist, improve everything. So it's a big job. It's not like you like okay, you finish your daily job and you become a full-time artist, and since then everything is gonna be smooth and and happy. Now you need to be prepared for waves. Like sometimes you have ups, sometimes you have downs, and if you're okay to live in this permanent condition of ups and downs, and so you if you are ready to live not in stable conditions, like when you have salary every month, so it's okay. So I think you need to be mentally prepared that you will not have every month the same amount of money. So I think so. Olena, do you hear me? I don't see you. mm, Olena is gone. Maybe we can wait.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so basically, we are having blackouts in Ukraine. I think Zhannet is familiar. So I don't have Wi-Fi connection right now, and I keep getting off translation, and then I came back with all red and anxious. So yeah, don't mind me. I'm sorry. I'm back, and I was listening to your story and how you've been answering this question, and yeah, actually, it touched me a lot. And also, like Kama, which is like Kiev Academy of Media Arts, is also an amazing academy for everyone willing to study digital art in Ukraine. Yeah. So you kind of covered your professional journey, and I want to dive a little bit deeper into it. I know you have a lot of things like happening at the moment, and I saw your recent partnership with Psyche, which is basically an amazing platform I've been following around for a while. Since its launch, it was like 2 years ago, and they made a lot of buzz around it. So yeah, can you tell us a little bit more about this partnership? And yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, Psyche is a great platform for fashion digital designers, and I'm a community member for quite a long time there, and they have wonderful and supportive team, and I was super happy and grateful to be invited to meet with them my diptych. And yeah, this diptych is about feminine strengths, and I was trying to combine digital elements with fashion, and to make it like more fashion abstract portraits, to make it fashion and to save my style also there. And yeah, these works, they are about mm, female power, like about also about softness, and about the strength in softness. So yeah, the main element here that you can see, it's a bold red lipstick that symbolizing confidence and sensuality. Yeah, these two works, it's a combination of AI, as I told you before, and digital painting, and Adobe After Effects and Photoshop, and so I used quite a lot programs for these two works, and they are also coming with physical prints. Yeah.
Wow. I love this theme of strength in softness. It's beautiful, and physical prints. I love it. I love when artists do this in digital space where they add this physical component to their digital art. Is this the first time you're doing your physical prints, or?
No, usually for like my one works, I propose to collectors physical prints if they would like to have them. Yeah, but this time I already printed them, and I, I gave them to make frames. So I don't know. I will try to bring them to Lisbon this year.
Oh
So
yeah, you're coming to the Non-Fungible conference.
yeah. Do you come?
Amazing. I was planning to, but I'm not. I broke my leg, so I'm a little bit like it's hard for me to go anywhere. But yeah, I would say Non-Fungible conference this year is amazing. The lineup is amazing. Are you exhibiting there?
Yeah. I'm supposed to exhibit in there with the Lazar Gallery, and so I will try to bring this prints, but I'm still thinking how I can take them to the airplane, because they're not so small. And they're
Yeah.
already framed, so I hope I can make it.
It's a little bit of a struggle, and I would say never carry them in your like carry-on luggage, because sometimes someone can stop you and ask you if you have like documents, blah blah blah, and they can just take away artworks. I've been talking to one art logistic company, and they've been telling me a story about artists carry on her prints with her to the airplane in a carry-on luggage, and they just took it away. So yeah, better use like big luggage which is going like there, so you would avoid this happening.
Really,
Yeah.
I was thinking to take them with me.
Yeah, try other way maybe, but I don't know. Maybe it won't be this way. And I was wondering actually, when is your like upcoming drop? Because I really want to be a holder. I like primary market more than secondary ones, so maybe you have some upcoming drops anytime soon.
I plan to drop in the end of the May. It will be like 3 years since my first minting in the space, and I'm planning to drop new artwork. Yeah, so it will be,
Beautiful.
yeah.
It's
Will not
1-1.
It will be 1-1. Yeah, I will not tell a lot about it, but it's gonna be minted with transient labs, and I think it will be listed on Foundation. But it's well, the contract is visible on Foundation or Super Rare, so it will be everywhere.
Beautiful. I actually enjoy Foundation. It's super user friendly, super easy platform. I will stay tuned on this mint for sure. Yeah, thank you so much. And I have another question. So you made listen to your punks collection, and before, like backstage, you told me basically that you created a mem card for one holder of CryptoPunks. And this collection, I think, made a lot of buzz. It was all over my Twitter feed. So yeah, can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, Meme Cards is a collection that running by Punk 6529. So it's like a big collection of different artists who are creating meme cards, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday it's releasing a new card. And yeah, my card was number 232, and the title is "Listen to a Punk," and if can you can find in her ear, you can find PFP of Punk there, and this card is dedicated to freedom, and first of all to the Punk's tweet that is. I can read it for you if you want.
Sure.
The,
Or you can even share your screen if you, I don't know if you can.
I don't
um,
know.
or, or you can read it. I don't know what would be like the easiest
Uh,
way.
the tweet it's super short tweet about freedom to transact. So there are no other constitutional rights to in substance without freedom to transact. It's Punk's tweet, and to this tweet is dedicated my work. So it's about right to freedom. About the right to freedom is at the core of our existence. So it's a part of human spirit, and the portrait itself symbolizes like individual's journey to discovery and empowerment. And when you are more open to freedom, the more the world is open up to you too. So yeah, and there are, you can find different small symbols that are hiding in her, like a gradient logotype, punk logotype here, ohm logotype also is a sign, and the blue sky and the portrait itself, they symbolizing freedom. And you can see also the animation on that work. It's like stars. The stars, like the swift movement of the stars, it's like a metaphor for fast transactions, fast and easy transactions. Yeah, so it is actually about the importance of freedom to transact. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's actually beautiful once you explain all of these meanings behind the artwork. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much for
Welcome.
sharing.
And yeah, and it's made like from self-portrait photography, painted in Procreate, and animation done in After Effects, and music generated by AI.
Wow. Actually, what is the way to generate music by AI? Because I've been following all these like visual tools that you can like use, even like ChatGPT or the platform that creates audio actually.
It's I use Moobert,
Remember.
Moobert. Yeah. So you can buy you can use it actually free, or you can buy the subscription. And so if you use for free, you need to tag them. If you buy subscription, you don't need to tag them. So you also can, there are different, you can write a prompt there of a music you want, or you can choose different genres of the music type. So just to choose what you like, and it will
Thank you so
generate.
much. I see. Okay. Also, I saw this also on your X. I think I'm becoming a stalker because I'm being a host, so I have to always check everything that is happening. But I know that Kazama de Medici, which is basically, in my opinion, would be this like collector of digital art who is not only collecting blue chip art but also beautiful, talented artists, emerging artists, and if Kazama de Medici collected your work, it also shows how much value you brought into the space. So I know that he collected one of your artworks, and can you tell us a little bit more about it, about this moment?
Uh, he collected several, like 5 or 6 my artworks already. Yeah, and it first of all, I didn't, because he collected from one different wallet. I didn't know that it was him, but after when he make a tweet, so I was like, oh my god. Wow, it's so cool. Thank you. Yeah, it was really amazing. And I'm super grateful to Kazama for everything that he's doing, make for myself, for all artists in the space. So he's doing good, a lot. And yeah, he is a real digital patron of our space. And I'm infinitely grateful to him. Also, last NFT NYC, he included my work into his exhibition at Times Square, and Juliana sent me video. I'm like, oh my god! I was literally crying. Like I was like, oh no, it cannot happen to me. Yeah, it was super amazing, and I think these moments I will never forget. And I'm super happy and grateful to be in Medici collection. It's a real honor for me.
Honestly, as you've been talking, I'm also super happy for you. Like your artwork on Times Square is just wow. Like honestly, it's super cool. Big congrats on this, though it happened twice. It's beautiful. And I want to jump to final thoughts of our webinar. And this would be the question I normally ask our artists. What would be your tips for emerging artists who are willing to join the Web3 space? Maybe, yeah, based on your experience, or even to put it another way around, maybe when you only started your journey, what was the best tip you have ever received? Yeah. So basically, your tips for emerging artists. I tend to, to talk a lot today.
I think the best tip I received from my own experience here, from my own failures and mistakes that I still continue doing them. So yeah, don't afraid to make mistakes. It's absolutely okay. And I started actually. in the beginning I was upset, but now I actually super happy that I did them and still continue doing them. I learning every day and I continue learning. So my tips is never stop learning, never don't think that you know everything, and better always to think that you know nothing. I think, but yeah, it's like you need to balance, I think, between this, trying to find your balance. Yeah, of course, if you always think that you know nothing, it's not good for you too, but to understand your own forces, to understand what you can do, to understand what you are willing to do, and never give up. Yeah, it's, I think it's not so difficult to start, but it is more difficult to every time continue. So you need to continue all the time, and you need to push yourself sometimes. Sometimes you need even more. Sometimes you need to sleep less. Sometimes you need to do something more. Sometimes you need to do something that you don't want to do. So it's a journey, and it's not a straight journey. It always has different rounds and corners and turns. So of course, the I think before entering the space, you need to learn crypto security. It is very important to not be scammed. It is, I think, it is the main thing here. So to buy your hard wallet and to learn crypto security and be super attentive here, and don't click any links, and don't believe that somebody is coming to you and buying your work for thousands of dollars. Yeah, because everyone can receive different propositions in DMs and everything, and most of them are usually scams, so you need to really think twice before you answer or click something. Yeah, and do not expect anything. Just do what you love, enjoy the space, enjoy your journey, because expectations usually means disappointments, and you can only be happy and successful on if you accept also your failures and difficulties too. So it's like uh, one cannot exist with another. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I really enjoy your answers. They're extremely honest, extremely valuable tips, actually, especially with the security. I don't know, I'm gonna tell it like super quick story. I had like two traditional artists, and they texted me because they knew that I was working in digital art mainly, and they were like, so this he's like, if I were to create a collection of NFTs, it would be selling for like a lot of money. And I was like, so yeah, thank you so much again for highlighting the importance of this digital security in the space. It is like something to consider before joining the space. And so I want to ask you your final question. Can you please hint us on any upcoming project that you are working on? What's up next? Yeah.
Well, next, as I told before, it's gonna be super soon my new one work, and I am currently working on my first solo show. So that, yeah, that I plan to make. I didn't release anywhere yet, so it's still like in a process. So, but I plan to make it this summer, in the end of the summer or autumn, something this period. Yeah, and it's gonna be like a mix of digital and traditional works. So
Wow.
what else I can say? Maybe we'll keep a secret.
Congrats, amazing. Can you hint us on the location? We would be in London or somewhere else, or you cannot say yet?
I have two locations in my mind. One is London. One is another one that I will not tell yet because like mm, the one location that I want to be. Uh, I still don't know if I can be there, but mm, the London is like like a next one if that one will be refused. So, but I don't know. Maybe it will gonna be London first. So, still thinking about it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us today. Again, I enjoyed your story, your energy, your honest answers, and I wish you luck with your first ever solo show. I'm keeping my eyes open on your next drop. I really want to purchase one piece by you. And yes, thank you so much for being here, and have a lovely rest of the day. And for our listeners, we will be having another webinar next week. So, yeah, stay tuned on the announcements.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and thank you for the amazing show. And yeah, was happy to see you and speedy recovery with your leg.
Thank you so much. Okay, see you. Thank
Hope to
you.
see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.